Hey guys, it's Christy and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Today it is time for an all-new Project Pan update. So before we get into it, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel before you leave. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's get into it. Okay, so I don't feel like I have a ton of updates to share, but let's get into the progress from this past month. So I did mention in my last video that I really wasn't enjoying panning an eyeshadow palette, and I was thinking about adding in a sort of Shop My Stash series, which I have done. I did post that video last week, so I will leave that link down below if you'd like to check it out. But one of the products I had in my Project Pan is my ABH Soft Glam, and I honestly did not reach for this once this month. So I'm kind of glad that I'm doing a Shop My Stash. I can definitely see this one coming back out within that series because I really do like it. It's not the one I want to play with right now. So I made no progress on this one, and I am going to remove it from the project as well. Next is my Essence Pretty Natural Hydrating Foundation. So I feel like I did use this one quite a few times. I did test out a couple of new foundations this month. The Revlon Illuminance foundation I was testing pretty heavily, but I did get quite a few uses out of this. I'm not really seeing any progress on the outside of the packaging. I guess that's the one con to this packaging, is that I can't really see my progress, but I know I used it quite a few times, so I'm happy to leave this one in the project. I'm definitely enjoying getting some more use out of this one. I love the coverage level, so I'm really not sure how long this one is going to take me to get through, but we shall see. Next is another one that is very hard to tell any progress, but this is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Bronzer. So this is such a large bronzer, and this is one that I'm really just trying to hit pan on. And the reason I'm just trying to get a lot more use out of it is because I don't love that it's just such a very light shade, and given that I'm so fair, this should show up on my skin, but it really doesn't. So I'm really just trying to hit pan on this one, and I feel like maybe there is more of a dip right in the center, but it's really hard to capture on camera. I'm hoping by April or May I'm going to hit pan on this, and I find because it really doesn't show up on my skin, I'm using more than I typically would of a bronzer, so I feel like by April or May we're gonna see pan on this. I'm sure of it. Maybe May we will see some progress on this one. Okay, next is my Dior Powder No Powder. So this one, I'm definitely seeing more of a dip in the middle. This one did have a bit of a dip to begin with, but I'm definitely seeing more of a dip than we have so far. I'm still not sure how long this one is going to take. I predict hitting pan on this one by June or July. I feel like this is one of those powders that really just lasts forever. I've had this for quite a while and I haven't hit pan yet, and I've been working on it consistently for 2 months now and I'm still not getting there, so I'm gonna be conservative on this one and say June or July might see some pan on this one. And again, that's my goal. I'm not trying to use up this product entirely. I just want to hit pan and then rotate in a new powder. So not a ton of progress on this one, but I have been working on it very consistently. Next is the lipstick I've been working on, and that is my MAC Cream Sheen lipstick in the shade Modesty. So this is one of my very favorite neutral lipsticks. I love this one so much. This one really is not a challenge to work on because this is one of my all-time favorite lipstick shades. It doesn't look like I've got a ton of use out of it, especially on my tally, but I do know it is getting lower on this side and not so much this side, but I should try to work on evening that out as well. This is one that when I run out of it, it probably will be a repurchase because I love this shade so much and I like this formula. I do want to keep using this one. I know I can finish this one. I just don't know how long it's going to take me. I'm really thinking it might take me until summer to actually get use out of this one, so like maybe July, August, maybe later than that, I'm not sure, but with more consistent use, I do think I can use this one up. A product that I do think has seen some consistent use is my Natasha Denona I Need a Nude Lip Crayon in the shade Natasha. So I did put this in because I do have a backup of it and I really don't need two. So I'm trying to use this one up. It also goes very, very well with my Modesty lipstick. So this one has been fun to use. I love this formula. It's creamy, but it's not too creamy that it just kind of slides everywhere, and it is quite long wearing. So I really do enjoy this lipstick formula. and the shade is definitely one of my favorites. It perfectly contours my lips. So I really do love this one, and I think that's why I'm seeing so much progress. This one really isn't going to be a challenge to use up, but I'm really proud of the progress so far on this one. Okay, during my last update, I added in my One Size Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer. This one has been such a favorite of mine since it came out. I have the shade Fair 3, and I love this one. It is so full coverage, it's so blendable, it lasts all day long, and is definitely very full coverage. I can tell I'm getting really low on this one. You can see that I've been scraping the sides, and it's definitely getting very, very low. This one I think is going to be used up by maybe May or June. I'm pretty confident. Again, you can see I'm scraping the sides. I love this concealer. This one very much happened organically just because it is one of my all-time favorite concealers. So I naturally reach for it all the time, and then I just realized I could put it in my project pan because I'm going to use it up anyway. So why not add it into the project and have it be one of those items that are going to be a little easier to use up, that will keep me motivated to keep going, especially when I've got products like that Charlotte Tilbury bronzer that I'm not seeing progress on. So I'm pretty happy with this. I don't think I have much more left in this one, so we're definitely going to be able to use this one up in a few months. And finally, we have my Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. This one is a mini, and it is lasting so long, and you can see I have hit pan on this one, and I am actually aiming to use this one up. When I first got it, I really did not like it. Over time and repeated use, I figured out that the best way to apply this one is to just push it into the skin, and once I figured that out, I like it a lot more. So you can definitely see I've been using it, and because it is a mini, I definitely think I can use it up. The thing is, I only use a teeny tiny bit right here where my pores are the largest, and that's really the only place where I prime with this one. So it is going to take me a little while, but I'm definitely making some very good progress. I'm definitely going to have this one finished up this year. This one might take me into the fall just because I use such a minimal amount, but I am still very, very happy with my progress on this one. And I do have a more hydrating option in my Shop My Stash, so I'm still getting a lot of use out of different products. But that is it for this update. I feel like this one was not the most exciting update. I know there's going to be much more exciting in the future as I continue to work on these products. I am excited to see that some of these are definitely going to be used up and finished within the next few months, and I'm hoping that I can get some more use out of these. I'm thinking for the next rotation I'm going to add in a few more products. I'm just not 100% sure what they are yet, so I didn't want to add them in today. But that is it for me today. Thank you so very much for watching. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing before you go. I do upload at least 3 new videos every single week. Thank you again so very much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!